Because we've got a new storm that we're tracking. I'm sorry, I'm not full of good news right now. The technical equinox, fall equinox, 12 days away, ladies and gentlemen, 12:50 a.m. in the morning. I think this Friday is going to be a little cooler than the fall equinox, even though that's pretty cool. But the fact that you get this trifecta is pretty unique. So, you know what? I'll put in a big word and see if we can hold the cloud cover off just for viewing purposes Friday night, okay? Temperatures, 50s and 60s currently. Beautiful evening tonight for sure. A little cool in the morning. Got that fall crisp in the air. And it does look like the cloud cover is finally starting to, or I should say the rainfall is finally starting to just call it quits because it's been definitely active the last couple of days. And then, of course, in the distance, you see the storm I'm talking about. So there's just a lot of cloud cover with that, and the clouds are already on their way. So the next couple of days look good. I think we'll see a nice viewable evening, but the moon technically will be the fullest as we head into Friday the 13th. Okay, so tomorrow, partly sunny, partly cloudy. Temperatures are going to be upper 60s to low 70s. I think it's going to be a pretty nice day overall, given the fact of where we've been. The shower activity this afternoon, that pretty much dried out. So overnight, we're going to stay dry. Tomorrow morning, low clouds yet again. And then eventually we will see that sun peek right on through. P.S. They're the high clouds I was talking about, quick, already coming in on the coast, and that'll be hanging out. So we've got a warm front that'll pass through. That could maybe bring a couple of showers. This is early Thursday morning, mainly to the coast, the Strait, Sequim, Port Angeles, and parts of the San Juans and Whidbey Island. That won't be much, though. That just pushes through rather quickly. And then the cold front gets hung up right there on the Nia Bay tip of the Olympic Peninsula. So that'll sit there most of the day Thursday. So Thursday's still looking pretty good. And then we go into your Thursday night and Friday morning, and then the cold front decides to kick it into high gear, shift eastward. That'll bring pretty much widespread rainfall. As you can see, it tapers off the further south it heads, or you look. And then, of course, once that passes, temperatures are actually going to take a pretty big tumble. In fact, once we go into this weekend, check it out. We go from the 70s midweek time frame all the way down into the low 60s by the second half of the weekend. So it does look like we will be much cooler. And of course, I will be tracking the next system behind Friday's storm. I got that coming up in about 10 or 15 minutes or so. And that's why we keep showers in your forecast through the weekend and into early next week. So temperatures the next couple of days look good. And then we go much more on the cool side, especially for portions of this weekend.